Okay, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Sharon, how are you doing?
I am good. I am so excited to be here. This is my first Get Geeked event, but I guess it's everybody's first Get Geeked event, right?
Mine too. I think everyone else is here as well. So I know you have a really cool product you're going to announce, but before we get to it, I want you to talk a little bit about Phorus and sort of your relationship with DTS and this technology that was introduced with the last product called Play-Fi.
I am happy to do that. So let's get this mic set up. I think we're good. Yeah. So Phorus is a company that was formed about 4 years ago with one simple idea, which is let's do wireless audio right. If you can remember that far back, and I think some of you can, we were still living in a land of docking stations for our iPads and iPods at home, or line-in and lots of wires in our house. Bluetooth had barely begun, and then there was this odd little company from Santa Barbara called Sonos that was doing whole home for super rich people, and that was pretty much the landscape. So our team left Harman, a big bunch of audio fanatics, all of whom understood that the way people are listening to music was going to change and was already changing. It was no more files, no more servers in the closet. It was every song we could imagine on our phones and our tablets. But when we got home, we suddenly had to compromise. We had to dock it or make it sound terrible or rig it up in a weird way. Why couldn't we have that great music experience at home that we had at the gym or in the car? So our whole idea was let's do wireless right. So we started with the phone as the centerpiece, and we thought, what's on the phone and what's in our house? Wi-Fi. So let's use that as the way we're going to send music all around the house. Not only does it send the range wherever you want to go, but the quality is so much better because Wi-Fi can really handle good quality files and good quality songs. So we went with top quality Wi-Fi. We went with the phone as a centerpiece, and then we said, let's make sure these things can communicate and make a whole home system that works and gives people this great experience. And that's what our whole mission has been. So 2 years ago, we brought out our first products, the Phorus PS1 speaker and PR1 receiver. They were very cool. They're the first affordable Wi-Fi solution that had complete connectivity with each other. And then my mic is off. No, it's back. Very shortly after that, we joined DTS. And DTS, as you know, has been dedicated to sound for 20 years. And they also have relationships with pretty much every audio brand and device brand you can think of on the planet. DTS technology is in 2 billion devices worldwide. I think they saw the same potential we saw as, let's not limit this to Phorus. Let's bring this whole experience to every brand and every person. So that's what we've been doing. And now the Play-Fi technology, which is our whole home streaming solution, is available not just through our own products, but through products from brands like Polk Audio, Definitive Technology, a great little company called Ren Sound, and more companies that you know and love will be bringing out Play-Fi connected products.
And you can see a lot of these products at your booth outside, correct?
You can see them and you can hear them. They sound amazing, so please check them out.
So should we look at the new product?
Would you guys like to see it? Okay. It's hiding. Hang on.
Okay, so maybe some of you have already got to see it outside, but here's the official unveil.
So this is our new Phorus PS5 speaker. As you can see, it's an incredibly sleek and elegant little thing. It puts out great sound quality. It also has the best-in-class Wi-Fi that you can get. It's been upgraded to have dual band, for those of you who know these things, A, B, G, and Wi-Fi. So no more interference from your microwave or those other things that tend to interfere with wireless technology. It also has custom DTS sound tuning, so if you get a chance to go over and listen, you'll hear probably the most crystal clear, pure sound out of a product of this size that you'll ever hear. It also has not just Wi-Fi in it, but we've added Bluetooth, and not just Bluetooth, but Bluetooth with aptX and AAC, so the most premium Bluetooth sound on the market. And it does accept streams from AirPlay devices as well. So you've got one product right here that is the most ultimate wireless speaker on the market. And it doesn't just live by itself. It's completely connected to any Play-Fi device from any partner, and you can form them into a synchronized whole home listening experience, which is pretty incredible. Now, I want to be a little infomercial pay. How much would you pay for this product? Okay, 500, 1,000, I know. Okay, you can't be here. You need to go away. It's $229, which is an unbelievable price. And that's one of the things we wanted to make sure. Wi-Fi whole home is a great thing, but it's not great if it's only for the chosen few. We wanted to make this affordable. We wanted to make it unscary, not make a huge financial commitment to get the experience of Wi-Fi audio. So this, along with our companion product, the PR5 receiver, can give you a great introduction to what whole home audio is all about.
I've used the previous product and found it to be super simple to set up and super simple to use. Same setup procedure here?
Absolutely. So Play-Fi lives inside the speaker, but it also lives on your phone or your tablet or your other devices, so where you're going to get the music from, in our simple Phorus apps. The app handles everything from setting the speaker up. You literally plug it in, run the app. The app says, hey, see, you got a new speaker. Would you like to set it up? Give it the password, and you're up and running in less than 5 minutes. You don't even need to know where your router is or what a router is to use this product. And then the same app gives you an enormous amount of music choices built right in. You can use any song on your phone. Your playlists are automatically there. You've got Pandora, you've got Sirius XM, live sports, the BBC, the Wall Street Journal, thousands of radio stations and podcasts. We've just added Songza. So for those of you who are fans of that service, all built right in.
I think we forgot to mention that you could stream from almost every Windows app. Is that a new feature?
Yeah, that's new as well. So we've always had apps for Android. We're big fans of Android devices. We started off being an Android-focused company and now support many operating systems. We have our iOS app, but we also have a Play-Fi driver for Windows 8 and Windows 7's PCs. And in that sense, I said the word driver and not app. What that means is you can stream it from any application at all. If you happen to like Xbox Music, which is not available from any other multi-room system, you can use it with Play-Fi on your Windows machine. Likewise, the free version of Spotify or your favorite obscure music service, all compatible.
Now, you mentioned to me a little earlier that the product is actually being featured in a music video from an indie band, Run River North. Is that correct?
That is correct. You know, it's fun at a conference like this to feel like we're all about technology, but at the heart of it, we're all about music. That's why we built this in the first place, to enjoy music. So we were thrilled to be able to partner with a band from LA that lives in our neighborhood who was coming out with a great new album, and they happen to be fans of our speakers. They have them, and they said, hey, we're doing a music video. You guys want your product in there? And we said, for sure. So we've had a great time working with them, and you should check out the video. It just debuted yesterday. They actually played a show in Brooklyn last night. They're terrific. We're giving away CDs at our booth, so please stop by and ask for one.
So before we close out, and everyone should really go check this speaker out, it sounds amazing, but I wanted to get your thoughts on sort of music and technology, where it's heading in the short term and long term. What do you see? What kind of trends do you see for this Christmas, this holiday season?
Happy to talk about that. So, you know, technology for listening to music at home is probably, other than wearables and 3D printing, probably the hottest category because it's getting so much noise from Sonos, who's spending money on TV ads on the Super Bowl, and well-named brands like like Samsung and Bose, who are also trying to bring products out to address this demand from consumers. So I do think there'll be a lot of options in the marketplace, but what we're seeing with Play-Fi is that you're seeing brands come together to offer consumers a choice. And that's what Play-Fi is about. So I think we'll see a number of people in the Wi-Fi whole home space, and we hope to be one of the big ones there. And then you'll always have sort of the low-level Bluetooth stuff that's really meant for people who just want a simple speaker somewhere that they don't care how good it sounds. And unfortunately, that's become a very commoditized market, not really for people who are setting up their entire house.
Are you guys doing any sort of education for the consumers to sort of teach them, hey, there's a better way to listen to music instead of these crappy Bluetooth headset speakers that you can find?
Well, fortunately, consumers are educating themselves every time they try to use Bluetooth and are unhappy. But if they want to learn more about it, our two newest partners, Polk and Definitive Technology, are doing some really gorgeous in-store workshops and displays at Magnolia Home Theater and in certain Best Buys. You can also go to crutchfield.com, which is a site that a lot of audio people check out. They have an entire section dedicated to educating people about Play-Fi. And then obviously, as DTS, a global company with offices in 13 countries, we have a lot of sway and marketing that we're going to be putting behind Play-Fi as well.
So, sort of to wrap things up, what can we see from Play-Fi in the next year or so? What can we see from Phorus? What's your next strategy, I guess? If you can tell us a little bit about what's coming up.
So from Phorus, I hope you'll see that you'll see lots of these little speakers in all your friends' houses, in your own homes as well. What we do at Phorus is really bring out the entry level, the gateway products to get people excited, and we will continue to do that. We are never going to be a company that makes 7 or 8 different speakers. We make the ones that are just like this. But from our partners, I think you'll see so many choices. Already, we have a gorgeous little rechargeable speaker with batteries in it, that something Sonos and Bose don't offer. That is from our partner Polk, all the way up to these gorgeous sound bars from brands like Definitive. So there'll be more and more brands, more and more choices. I hope that soon you'll see an entire aisle at Best Buy that's nothing but Play-Fi products that all interoperate. But you can pick the color you like, you can pick the size you like, you can pick the design you like. And that's our vision, ultimately.
Awesome. Thank you, Sharon. Any questions from the audience here?
Yes. I think we're bringing you a mic. 1 second. Okay.
Basically, in a nutshell, with all the other competitors that are now out there, as you called out the trend of wireless and Wi-Fi speakers, why Phorus? Why should we invest in your devices over theirs?
Great question. I happen to think ours have the most proven technology in them. Play-Fi has been in the market now for 2 years through our products and other products. If you look at the Amazon reviews of our products, they're all 4.5, 5 stars. So we really road tested this stuff, and we know that it works. We're already on our 2nd generation of wireless, as you can tell, moving up from regular to dual band here. The feature set in our apps is almost unmatched by anyone else. We have multi-zone. You can set things up as left-right channel. Those are the types of things that if you're making an investment in a product, you want to see a company that's going to continue to make that product better. If you bought a Phorus product 2 years ago, it did 1 or 2 things. It talked to Android phones and it streamed Pandora. That same product today does everything I just mentioned, and we've upgraded it continuously along the way. So you can always have confidence that our products are going to get better and better over time, and they're going to delight you right now. Any other questions? Yes.
Thank you. Do you find that you're going to have to educate consumers about the sound of the music itself? Like it seems like you mentioned, people are listening to crappy little speakers, and sometimes I think they don't even realize that what they're listening to sounds like crap. Is part of your marketing strategy to educate people about what music really sounds like coming from a good system?
That's definitely part of our job, and that's why we're so grateful to have some of the best audio brands in the business choosing Play-Fi. So we as Phorus are not going to be able to set up dedicated listening rooms in thousands of stores, but our partners can. And I think when consumers get a chance to hear it and understand that they don't have to compromise anymore, they're compromising because it's easy, right? Bluetooth is simple. It works and it's cheap. So they're willing to compromise. But as you can see, when people upgrade from those little white earbuds to premium headphones, when they get a chance to hear music right, they will spend the money, and we're confident about that. Anything else?
I think that's all we pretty much have time for, but if you guys have any more questions, definitely stop by the Phorus booth over there.
Yeah, we're here all night.
And definitely get a demo and check out the other products that are using the Play-Fi technology as well.
Exactly. And when you stop by, please say happy birthday to Justin Gibbons, who is working with me today. It's his birthday. He's 28 years old, and he would love to hear from all of you that I embarrassed him by telling you that. So,
Happy birthday, Justin. All right. Thanks so much.